Yo, welcome back to No Baby Oil, the only fantasy football podcast where we keep it 100% greasy and slightly inappropriate. I'm your boy Derail, and damn, y'all, week one was wild. We saw heroes, we saw zeros, and we saw some folks leave 30-point quarterbacks on the bench like they ain't never played this game before. Like, bruh, what are we doing out here? Listen, if your week one was anything like mine, you're either popping champagne or questioning your life choices. But either way, we're here to break it all down, the good, the bad, and the why the hell did I start Tua. So let's get into it. First up, we got to talk about the waiver wire madness because, oh Lord, some of y'all were out here making questionable decisions and we need to address it. But before we dive in, shout out to our sponsors, Big Easy Boil, because just like your fantasy team, they season that seafood just right. Nah, I'm playing. Let's get to the real tea. All right, let's talk waiver wire. Because if you didn't make a move this week, you either already stacked or you sleeping on the job. And judging by some of these pickups, a few of y'all were in a comma. First up, Jordan Mason, dude just balling out for the Vikings, and two teams tried to grab him. Shout out to that Black American 2G for securing the bag, but no justice. No peace? Bruh, you tried to claim him twice and failed. That's like asking for a girl's number, getting cursed out, then trying again 5 minutes later. Nah, sit your ass down. And Quentin Johnston, man, not like us and that Black American, like so, gee, both wanted a piece, but only one could have him. NLU won that battle, and now Team 5 Dot is out here crying in their cereal.
But Derail, I needed him.
Nah, you wanted him. Big difference. Oh, and let's not forget Harold Fannin Jr. Last year in KC scooped him up and dropped Tucker Kraft like he was a bad habit. And honestly, good riddance. Kraft wasn't doing shit but taking up space, like that one cousin who always shows up to the cookout but never brings a dish. Question for the chat. Who y'all targeting this week? And be real. Did y'all even watch the games, or are we just going off ESPN alerts and vibes? Drop those names in the comments. Y'all, EG Taught Me versus Welcome to Death Row, 106.2 to 106.2, a tie in fantasy football. That's like kissing your sister. Nobody wins, and everybody's confused and disappointed. Now, Edge Taught Me was supposed to win, projected at 120.7, but Death Row said, nah, we finna make this painful for everybody. And they did, 106.2, the same damn score. So now both these teams got to walk around with this L-shaped bruise on their ego, and I ain't even mad. I'm just wheezing. Look, if you tie in fantasy, you don't get to talk your shit. You don't get to send memes in the group chat. You got to sit this one out and rethink your life choices. Because at the end of the day, a tie is just fantasy football's way of saying y'all both mid. But you know what isn't mid? Josh Allen. Because that man, he ate 46 points. 46. Josh Allen said, y'all playing checkers. I'm out here playing 4D chess with a blindfold on. Big Papi over here winning by 30 because Josh Allen decided to go Super Saiyan on the Jets. Now, I know what y'all thinking.
Derail, it takes a whole team to win.
And you're right, but it don't hurt when you got the best quarterback in the league dropping 46 burgers like it's nothing. That's 21.6 points above his projection, folks. That's like ordering a large pizza and getting a whole damn buffet. If Josh Allen was a meal, he'd be that one plate at the cookout everybody trying to sneak an extra serving of. And like I told y'all in the first episode, Big Papi out here eating steak and potatoes. Meanwhile, no justice, no peace over here, looking like they ordered the salad. Not a chef salad, a side salad with one crouton. Moral of the story, if you don't have an elite quarterback, you're playing for second place. And ain't nobody got time for that. But you know what's worse than getting outscored by 40? Losing on Monday night. Because that's pure heartbreak. Y'all remember Mama T's Wranglers versus Team 5 Dot? 98.2 to 96. A 2-point game. And it all came down to DeAndre Swift. Now, Mama T was supposed to lose, 39% win probability going into Monday night. But Team 5 Dot, they had a 96% chance to cry themselves to sleep. And that's exactly what happened because Swift decided to pull a hold my drink and drop the bag 7.3 points and 7.3. Imagine this. You're up 2 points, you just need Swift to get you 5 yards, and instead he fumbles the whole damn game. Womp, womp. WOMP. Team 5 Dot, my guy, you had a 96% chance to win, and Swift said, nah, we doing this the hard way. Better luck next week, because this one hurt. But you know what didn't hurt? The quarterbacks that ran the whole damn league this week. Let's keep it 100. If you didn't have a top tier quarterback in week 1, you were getting left in the dust. Josh Allen, 46 points. D. Jones, 33.6. Jay Fields, 32.8. Herbert, Jackson, all them dudes was eating. And if you started Tua, I don't want to hear it. Because Tua was out here scoring 5.7, looking like he forgot how to throw a football. 5.7 points. That's less than my grandma's bingo score. But if you had Allen, Jones, or Fields, you were living good. Question for y'all. If your quarterback ain't in the top 10, are you even trying to win? Or are we just here for the memes? Speaking of memes, let's talk about the worst feeling in fantasy, leaving points on the bench. Nothing stings worse than looking at your bench Monday morning and seeing 30 plus points just chilling, and Jay Herbert, 32.2 points on the bench. AJ taught me, my guy, what are we doing? Benching Herbert is like bringing a peanut butter and jelly to a steakhouse. Like, why you even show up? And M. Penix Jr., 30.1 points. Big Papi left him on the bench too. We got to do better, folks. But you know what's worse than benching a stud? Starting a dud. And week 1 had plenty of those. Let's talk about the L's, shall we? Because Tua, Burrow, and Knicks decided to show up to the party with no gifts. Tua Tagovailoa, 5.7 points. 5.7. That's less than my little cousin's Madden score. Deeeaz Punisher started him and got punished hard. Jay Burrow, 10.3 points. Last year in KC thought they were getting prime Burrow, but instead they got I forgot my cleats Burrow. And B Nix, 8.8 points. Team 5 Dot started him and immediately regretted it. Y'all need to do better, because right now y'all looking like the guys who show up to the cookout with store-bought pies. But hey, at least somebody's winning. Let's check the standings and see who's actually good and who's just lucky. All right, let's see who's sitting pretty and who's already in panic mode. Team Greatness, 1-0, 84% playoff odds. Respect. Big Papi, 1-0, 81%. Josh Allen carried them, but a W is a W. Team 5 Dot, 0-1, 64% playoff odds. After that Monday Night Live, I don't know, my guy. And Deeeaz Punisher, 0-1, dropped 4 spots in the power rankings. But Darrell is only week 1. Shut up. If you start Tua and lose, you deserve to drop. Real talk. Power rankings after week 1 are like judging a movie off the trailer. Y'all need to chill. But right now, Team Greatness looking like the real deal. Question for the chat. Who's overrated and who's underrated after week 1? Drop those takes below. And finally, week 2. Matchups, because y'all know the drama ain't over. Week 2 is already bringing the heat. Let's break it down. Big Papi versus Team Sent, 49% versus 51%. That's a coin flip, and I ain't betting on either. Team 5 Dot versus. Last year in KC, 58% versus. 42% Team 5 Dot better bounce back, or it's going to be a long season. Not like us versus Team Greatness, 47% versus. 53% Team Greatness might just run the table, y'all. Mama T's Wranglers versus No Justice, No Peace, 54% versus. 46% Mama T coming off that Monday night W, so watch out. Predictions? Drop them in the comments. Best record by week 4 gets a shout out. And that's week 1 in the books, folks. Y'all stay greasy out there. Just don't use no baby oil. Peace.